Well, if you have a sense of adventure, or if you just want to maybe learn how to scuba dive, well, guess what? I know where you need to go. Kelly Fisher is the owner and course director of Phoenix Scuba, and she says scuba can change your life. I agree. I'm a scuba diver. Absolutely love it, Kelly.
Yeah.
First of all, let's talk about, is scuba diving hard to learn?
No, it's really not. It's really not. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of people are afraid and intimidated by it, but really it's not. And for those folks that might be afraid, we'll take that extra time to just help them along and help them to learn.
Well, that's because safety is always, as a course instructor, your #1 concern.
You bet it is.
So you really walk people through step by step. First of all, what is involved with learning? You take a course. First of all, there's some book work involved in addition to pool time.
You bet.
How's that work?
Usually that's in a weekend.
Okay.
We can do the classroom and the pool, confined water, all in a weekend, a Saturday and a Sunday.
Wow.
Usually 9 to 5. So yeah, you're ours for the weekend. And there is some reading we want you to do prior to class. But yeah, you can get that done in a weekend.
But in the weekend, when it's all said and done, you're good. Let's talk about skill level. You don't have to know how to scuba dive at all in order to take a class, right?
No, not at all. You don't even have to be, say, I don't know, Michael Phelps type of swimmer. You don't have to be a great swimmer to learn to scuba dive.
Right.
We're going to help you with all of that. And even if you don't have weekends available, we've got night classes or early morning classes for those third shifters.
Excellent. All right, let's take a look at some water work here, because our photographer Zane went in to shoot some B-roll over at your place.
Yeah.
This is his very first time in the water, and I'm telling you, he came back from this whole experience loving it.
Good.
And this is pretty typical though, right? This is what you do. You take people down one-on-one. What are you doing here with Zane?
We're doing some regulator skills. We're teaching him to take his regulator out, put it back in, and clear the water out of it. Now we're going to the deep end. Our pool is 12 feet deep. So I am taking him down to 12 feet and teaching him how to equalize his air spaces, things like that. Make sure his ears don't hurt when we get down to 12 feet underwater. So now I'm asking him to swim around the pool with me. So off we go.
He's like, I can't believe I was using my arms. I forgot I had fins on. And you teach people how to use all their equipment too, because the equipment is so vital when you're underwater.
It is vital. And it can be intimidating. There's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Some folks are like, oh my gosh, that looks so complicated. It's really not.
No,
a lot of it's common sense.
Oh, and it's so much fun. And do you have to be a certain age in order to take lessons?
You've got to be at least 10 years old.
Okay.
But then we've had students in their mid-70s that have learned to dive.
Really?
So no, it's 10 years old and up.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take a look at some more video, because once you learn how to scuba dive, this is where the fun begins.
Yes.
This is a whole nother world under the sea.
It is. It is.
Tell me
It's a lot of fun. Our Earth is 70% covered with water. So there's a lot of adventures to be had underwater. We've just come back from Belize, a trip to Belize, which is beautiful. And we'll go to Fiji in June with our dive shop.
And so you take people, once you've learned how to scuba dive, you take them out on all these adventures, so you can go as often or as
You bet. We have group trips all year round.
Wow. All right.
We also have fun dives out at Lake Pleasant. So if we've got divers that just want to stay local, they can go do fun dives at Lake Pleasant with us too.
Makes me want to jump in the water. And here's the best part. She has a special offer for you. This is a special promotion. And here's how it works. For $299 per person in order to get certified, this includes your class, your pool time, your materials, and lake certification. And on top of it, you get a free mask, boots, fins, and a snorkel. Those are all yours as part of you being a first-time student. 602-374-3206 is their phone number, and liveForDivin.com is for more information.